Asian Carmakers Corporation, or ACC, the official importer and distributor of BMW in the Philippines, recently organized a test drive for selected motoring journalists in Negros Occidental. Aboard the BMW 2 Series Active Tourer, which was launched last March 2015. The first stop was at the Autobahn BMW, where the owners gave a brief tour of the facility. Then lunch at the famous tourist destination called The Ruins, also known as the Taj Mahal of Negros.
Well, we have a newest member in the family, the BMW 2 Series Active Tourer. It has a lot of firsts. It's our first multi-purpose vehicle in our product range. And so we thought we'd take everyone out of their comfort zone and bring them here to Bacolod City, where we also have a dealership with Autobahn BMW. And yes, we will have a whole day of driving ahead of us, over 150 kilometers one way, so that we can all truly experience the sheer driving pleasure that the 2 Series can bring.
The last stop was the Punta Bulata Resort and Spa, which was about 2 to 3 hours drive, allowing the journalists to test the cars in various road conditions.
So the 2 Series Active Tourer is the first ever multi-purpose vehicle body type from BMW. So BMW has never been known for creating minivans and that sort of thing. But we've decided to enter this segment because it's a place for growth in the market and in the whole world. So in doing so, we had to make sure that this car would have everything you'd need in an MPV. So space, fuel efficiency, it's practical, it's accessible. It has all of that. But in addition, we wanted to be a BMW MPV, something worthy of having our brand on there. So in order to do that, we made sure it has the latest and most excellent driving technologies, and also a very dynamic and a very sporty looking exterior.
Volkswagen Philippines recently embarked on yet another corporate social responsibility project geared towards children's welfare with a donation of violins and cellos to the People's Center of Excellence in Public Elementary Education, or Centex, held at the Volkswagen showroom in BGC. Centex is a project of Ayala Foundation Incorporated in partnership with the Department of Education, other corporate sponsors, and local government units that aims to provide bright but economically disadvantaged children with primary education comparable to that of the best schools in the country. There are currently 2 Centex schools, one in Tondo, Manila, and the other in Bawan, Batangas. The donations of 21 violins and 2 cellos were turned over to beaming Centex students, accompanied by their teachers and parents, who expressed their appreciation on the gift of music to the children. Recipients of the musical instruments from Centex in Tondo gave an impressive musical performance after the program.
We're very pleased to actually do a turnover today for violins for the music, the after-hours program of Centex. Centex stands for Center for Educational Excellence for public school, no? And basically we're trying to encourage the children not just to focus on academics, but also to focus on other aspects, and music is one of them. While they have the instruments, they're actually outgrowing those instruments, and so we've actually bought now and donated to them 21 violins and 2 cellos for the use of the children.
The Chamber of Automotive Manufacturers of the Philippines Incorporated, or CAMPI, is celebrating its 20 years as the Philippine automotive industry leader in developing and contributing to many policies, campaigns, and programs for the industry and for the Filipino. A dinner party was recently held at the ballroom of Shangri-La Hotel in Makati in celebration of its 20th anniversary.
We attribute it to the members of CAMPI who have been doing their very best in meeting the challenges of the auto industry, especially now. We are at the motorization stage, and everybody's gearing up for more challenges in the future. And we have seen how the industry grew over the years, and it's a challenge to maintain the growth path in the coming years. And always we look for government support, for collaboration with the government, so that the industry could grow even better, and the right policy should be there, especially in times in our present times, trade liberalization and other challenges that the industry is facing right now. Yes. And of course, we thank the media for always being there with us.
CAMPI, from the very start, has been proactive in movements such as the Philippine Clean Air Act, the Seatbelts Use Act, the Philippine Lemon Law, Biofuels Act, which is a first of its kind in Southeast Asia, and most notably, the new Motor Vehicle Development Program that promotes vehicle assembly, use of local parts, and exportation. The organization covers all segments related to the industry, from investment generation to technology transfer, from employee creation to consumer protection. Trade Show International Incorporated recently held the 2015 Transport Show International at the World Trade Center, now in its 24th running. The show featured cars of different makes and modifications, from old-school icons to current models sporting the latest trends.
My theme is actually the car show that spans generations of car enthusiasts. So because Transport Show, when it started, we started with an older generation. But I made a promise to our visitors that every year we aim to tap the new generation every year. So again, as I've said, Transport Show, it really extends to all generations. So we have old cars and new cars. It's really a haven for car enthusiasts.